All right, we're here from the Boss Ice Arena for senior night for South County. The Storm. Senior night, and obviously a bunch of different high schools here for the South County Storm, and they're announcing who's from where, and it's going to be a great time. They're actually announcing some of the seniors from the Yeti to open it up. Lauren Avedijan, the first senior to be announced. All right, Lauren Avedijan, the first one. Samantha Hahn, who is leading goal scorer on this team. Yeah. Kenzie McCarthy, one of the other alternate captains on this team. Joined by her sister, Kaylin. Nadia McFarland from Charahoe High School. Leah Moffitt, the next senior here. Final senior is Eva Buard from South Kingstown. All right, so the Storm and the Yeti about to take off here on Fans Only Sports Network. Tim Duffy on the call here today from the Boss Ice Arena. Big late season matchup, senior night, so you know the end of the year is almost upon us. But this game is about to begin as well. 15 minutes about to be on the clock. This game brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your next purchase. And the Storm and the Yeti about to begin here in a pivotal late season matchup. Storm trying to win on their senior night. Yeti looking to come down from up north and spoil it. It's North versus South up next when we return on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, starting lineups here, and it's Northern NRI first. It's Lacey Gosher. Spencer Cameron, the captain of the team, leads the squad in goals too. Julian Dixon. Victoria Steele. And the final skater out tonight on defense is Eden St. Pierre, another senior for this squad. In net is Emily Raimondi, the junior for the Northern NRI Yeti. Peyton Abrams getting the start. And Samantha Hahn, of course, the leading goal scorer on this team. Samantha Fagan, number 14. The freshman who's burst on the scene this year, Eva Bouard. And Bailey Kent. Maddie Amatuna, the starting goaltender tonight. National anthem time. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. We're about to get ready to go. Storm and the Yeti taking off here on Fans Only Sports Network. Senior night action. You love to see it. And hopefully for the Storm, they can make it happen here tonight. Going to go out on top on their senior night. Storm breaking the huddle right there. They're ready. Here at the historic Bradford R. Boss Arena. South County Storm, the second highest scoring team In Division 1, they got the best scoring defense as well, looking to capture another victory this season. And it's going to be the Yeti with it here, Victoria Steele. It's it up off the boards, taken right back by Eva Bouard, and she'll get it back at the top here. Bouard to Hahn, left wing. Hahn into traffic, lost the puck, try to clear it out. Bounces back up top for Bailey Kent, and that one's blocked. Back out to Kent at the point. Flips into the left wing, and racing after is Mackenzie McCarthy, who was the third senior named tonight, one of the alternate captains on this team. This one gets a piece of Kaylin McCarthy's stick, who was on the ice with her sister. Is also in the picture as well for her older sister, senior night. And Mia Moffitt going to get a good stick in there, take it away. Has a chance on the other end. Mia Moffitt wraps around the net. Wraparound shot, still free in front, and it's slopped away. It was right at the crease there. A long look now from McCarthy looking for a bounce. Still alive in traffic. And it was Lucy Dunning who got sat down right there by a Yeti defender. I think it was Madison Poisson, the freshman, who got a piece for there. Gets the puck up ahead. This Yeti team this season, not a team that's going to scare you, scoring only 7 goals in 12 games. They somehow have a winning record. This one down the ice for Annabelle Connerton. Here's Connerton. Down low. They were trying to get a stick in her that time. This one behind the net. 2 minutes down here in this one. The Rams with 2 shots on goal already. Bouard gets the third one that time, and it's going to get saved again. Goaltender here once again, Emily Raimondi for the Northern RI Yeti. This one going to bounce all the way back to the neutral zone and across the line. No icing, and Bouard will win the race to it for the Storm. Back up to Bailey Kent. Kent trying to get it to Abrams, and Kent off the glass. It's at center ice, and Victoria Steele, first one there, trying to poke it up ahead. Here's Bouard. Back to Bailey Kent. Kent to Bouard. Bouard up ahead to Samantha Fagan, the freshman, and she lost it. Jillian Dixon now gets it for the Yeti. McCarthy swings it over to Moffitt. And Moffitt will try to get it into the offensive zone again and gives it right back to Eden St. Pierre. Bodies flying on the ice. Storm have dominated the time of possession here in the first 3 and change. McCarthy gets it up to Mackenzie McCarthy, and this one taken right back, and it's Victoria Steele who's been active here today. Steele tried to get it inside and could not, and Caitlin McCarthy back in the far side corner will get it back for the Storm. Holding it against the boards here is a Ram, and out of the pile, Mackenzie McCarthy. There's a long shot. They get it in there, and it's blocked by McCarthy. It was Elizabeth Rothamich with the shot. This one got inside, and I think Amatuna got a piece of it there. Long look there for Rothamich. They get another shot off, and the deflection in front cannot get by Amatuna either. It was Tessa Nicastro who was in the area for the Northern RI Yeti. Here's Palmer, the captain. Rachel Palmer. It's in the corner. Hit against the boards. Avedijan and McCarthy giving her a tough time out of the pile there. And it's Keegan Cady who almost got a shot off, could not though, and this is going to be offside against the Yeti, and that's, believe it or not, that's the first stoppage of clock in this game. Coming with 10:06 to go in the first period. And these girls games, they really do fly by. First 5 minutes of off the board. Here's Buard. Up to Peyton Abrams, who has some room to go. Abrams centering pass for the freshman there, Fagan. And now this one is turned over. Back to the Yeti. Fighting for it is Abrams. And Hahn now. Hahn. This one, oh, it's tipped by Abrams in front. It hits the post, though, still alive. And it'll be Hahn behind the net now. Buard. Turned it over. This one is going to get iced. And a line change here. Victoria Steele sent it down there. We'll get a new 5 in for South County, who's had a great year so far. They're averaging about 5 goals per game. None here in the first 6 minutes. They do have 4 shots on net up to this point. Here is Avedisian. Avedisian, cross ice, off the stick of McCarthy that time. Down low for Avedisian. You're good. And now it's Moffitt. Moffitt has a lane. Moffitt got caught up and turns it over. This one is still loose behind the net and taken out of the pile there by Rothamich. Bailey Kent's shot gets blocked by Mandeville. Here's Kent. Swings it out. Here's a good look shot there off the mark for Ava Laird. She had a great look from the left wing. This one is not going to be called icing. And now it's Kent. Fighting for here is Connerton, and it's going to go back to Nicastro for a second for the Yeti. Slow-paced game so far as we're just about halfway through this first period. And Kent will look to reset for the Storm. Kent gets up ahead to Ava Laird. Connerton. This one will be sent down the ice by Buard and called icing. First icing call against the Storm here this evening. Face-off won by the Yeti. We're trying to create some offense here and can't get by the Stormer defenders. Here's Peyton Abrams. Abrams off the boards, going to find Hahn, who was onside, and that actually blow it dead. They say she was off. Bring it back to the other side of the ice, actually. Numbers here for the Storm. McCarthy gets caught up and it's ripped away. Coming off the bench was Allison Mandeville, who sends it down there again. Down the other end. Shot score. They open it up with a bang. And the Storm are on the board first. It's actually Samantha Hahn, who's been doing it all year, and she does it again here in the first period. Her 28th goal of the year. And in league play, that's her 20th of the year. So she opens it up right there, and Hahn, the alternate captain, who's one of the most proficient scorers in the state. They mentioned before the game, she's playing Division III hockey in college. I believe they said Plymouth State up there in New Hampshire. And she gets the opening goal here tonight. Here's Steele. Gets it up ahead. This one finds its way up to Lucy Gosher. The centering pass for Cameron off her stick and taken back by Avedisian, who's tripped up there. No call on the ice, and then Bailey Kent will help out to get it back. Here's Connerton. Put it down low. Laird will race up after it here and give it right back. The Yeti defender getting her stick in there that time. Here's Samantha Hahn. Hahn gives Avedisian this one inside. It's tipped towards the net for Abrams, and it's still loose. And then Lombardi will cover it up. Or Raimondi, will cover it up with 5:08 to go in the first period. To keep it a 1-0 game up to this point. Face-off here. Hahn on the face-off for the Storm, and she wins it against Madison Poisson, the freshman. Here's Mandeville. Hahn trying to get in the corner here. There's going to be the first penalty of the game. It's going to be a trip on the ice, and it's going to be a Storm power play. And going in for 2 minutes is Madison Poisson for the first time today. So there's the first power play of the game. And Poisson go in for 2 minutes. Storm will look to go up 2-0. We're coming off a loss earlier this week against LaSalle Academy. Looking to avenge that here on Steer night. Here's Avedisian. In the middle here, gives it up left wing. McCarthy steps into it. That one off the mark. Long rebound finds Avedisian at the point. Avedisian swings it right side. Moffitt. That one got deflected, it looked like, and we'll find Avedisian. This is a team here for the Storm that converting on 35.5% of power plays this season. Looking to get that percentage up a little bit with the opening power play here today. Avedisian. Moffitt loving that right side. That one saved. Rebound for McCarthy. She couldn't punch it in. Just half a second too late to get there. That left side of that had some space. Avedisian high slot. Moffitt again. They're going to run a similar play here. Moffitt rebound. McCarthy hits the post, and that was Mackenzie McCarthy that time. Minute 12 to go on the power play. Now they're going to bring out Hahn, Abrams, and Fagan, along with Bouard, and rounding out the new five, Bailey Kent for the Storm. So Poisson holding her box in the breath, hoping her penalty doesn't negatively affect her team on the scoring. This one is a feed. Right side hits the post again. Hahn was trying to slip it in up top and could not. As we're halfway through the game's opening penalty. Bouard up to Kent, cross ice. Here's Samantha Hahn again. Hahn working her way inside and gives it up back up top. This one is still free for Hahn, along with Abrams as well. They got tangled up a little bit, and Fagan helping out, trying to find someone there. Bouard swings it out right side. Samantha Hahn wants another one saved, and it tips in. They score again with 28 seconds to go on the power play. Hahn has her second. And that power play percentage that I just mentioned going to go up a little bit after that one. 2 goals for Hahn. That's what she's been doing all year long. The next leading goal scorer on this team is Mia Moffitt with 14 of them, along with Abrams, who has 14. But Samantha Hahn in a league of her own with her 29th goal of the year. She matches her total from last year, 29 goals. She's scored 94 in her career now. As she wants 100, I'll tell you that. With a good pace here in the opening moments of this one. This is the final home game of the season here for the Storm. They'll have the playoffs coming up soon, which they will be in. As the 3rd best team in Rhode Island high school girls hockey up to this point. They're behind the Smithfield Coventry Moses Brown team, who's at first, and then LaSalle at second. Here's Kent. This one blocked and put back down by Imandi for Northern NRI Yeti. They turn it over though. And it's Moffitt the other direction. Moffitt going to try to work her way inside, and Steele rips it away. And puts it in a no man's lane in the neutral zone. Abrams off the boards. It's going to go all the way into the corner here. Winning the race to it first was Eden St. Pierre for the Yeti. Hahn rips it away from her though, and Hahn will dance with the left wing off the boards. Gets it up to Avedijan at the point. Avedijan launches from long range. That one skims off to the right side of the net. Poisson takes it back for the Yeti. And Hahn will get back there. 13-1 the shot count here in the first period so far, according to our scoring table across the pond from us, right where the penalty box is. South County dominating in all facets up to this point. It's Hahn. Good pass up to Fagan. Fagan has some space, takes it, and it just goes off to the right side. McCarthy the long rebound at the circle. McCarthy centering pass. Moffitt going to get in there, and it is going to be Bouard who puts it back down low for McCarthy. McCarthy. Bouard steps into it, and a good glove save there by Raimondi with 41.5 ticks to go in the opening period. Back up top, and this one will be Dixon here, and Dixon going right. Dixon at the circle, centering pass, finds nobody. And it'll be Kent who's there first. 25 seconds to go. Kent rips it away from Eden St. Pierre. Tried to get it down the ice, couldn't. Loose in front of the net, and first one there is Eva Bouard. We'll send it down there. It's still spinning. Enough time to catch up to it for St. Pierre. One more chance here for either team, and almost for Dunning. Now it's Abrams who had Hahn there as well, and not enough time to make something happen. That ends the first period. 2-0 game. Samantha Hahn gets both in the back of the net for the Storm, and they are up 2 scores against the Northern NRI Yeti here in this game, brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads, who's on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families across the nation. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, all caps, FOSports10, to get 10% off of your next purchase. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports for period number 2. All right, period number 2, the Storm playing on to this 2-score lead after 1. Here's a shot. That one's off the mark for the Yeti, who open up the second period winning the faceoff, looking for something here. This one going to go into the corner. And it will be Intestina Castro who's there first, but she gets ripped away from by Eva Bouard. This one in the neutral zone, and racing after it is Fagan here, and St. Pierre as well in the area. Rather, it was Poisson, a couple of freshmen there battling for the puck. And this is going to be raced up upon by Bouard in the corner. Poisson giving her a tough time as well. Bailey Kent in the left corner near us, going to poke it up ahead to Abrams. Abrams will swing it down the other end that time for Connerton. This one is going to be loose in the Yeti zone here. And trying to rip it down the ice again was Allison Mandeville, could not. Get some help though from Palmer. And Palmer right in front of her team's bench to fight for it here. Gets, actually I think they may hit off the helmet of Flippin, one of the players on the bench for the Storm, and yeah, that definitely, they didn't blow it dead. That is, you don't see that very often. My apologies. 13:40 to go in the period. I did not start the clock, so you can blame me for that. Just going to let it milk down until we're all caught up, which won't be for maybe a little bit, but face off in the Yeti zone. Fagan going to chase after it and win the race. Got numbers too. Fagan shot saved. Rebound, and she had a chance. She had Abrams out there with her too and took it herself with a couple of defenders on her, and they're forced to reset. Fagan had a good chance there. She's got a very good freshman season in her lap. Confident in the shot taking. She got the start today as well. 11 goals in the year. Abrams' shot got saved. Gets it back though and gives it right back up to Palmer. This one up top. Bouard is the Storm able to retrieve. Shot count up to 16-1. Samantha Hahn. This one gets kicked back up to the point for Bouard, and then got deflected the other way that time by Keegan Cady, and she couldn't outskate anybody there. Now on the other end, Kent getting some space. Kent inside. This one will get tapped away by Spencer Cameron. Back up to Bouard. Here's Kent. Nobody home as Steele gets it right back for the Yeti. Just trying to create any type of offense here, and that one's going to go off to the side of the net there for Cameron. Back up top for Cameron. She gets a shot on goal, and that one is scooped up off the ice by Amatuna with 12:02 on the second period clock. Maddie Amatuna having a good game, good year this season. Just right on par with her career averages in save percentage. 89.2% this year. She's 89.0% in her career. Looking for her 13th win of the season. 26-13-3 all time. So only about 2/3 of her games here as the starter of the South County Storm, holding it down the net. It hasn't had to do too much today, but it's all they needed. 2 shots on goal, and they've both been saved from Amatuna. And this is another shot coming that time, and I thought they were going to blow the whistle there. They did not. Lacey Gauscher was the shot taker there. Five forward against the boards here. And McCarthy out of the pile will get it back in the corner this time. $11 minutes to go here in the second. Storm with a successful senior night up to this point. Ooh, and this one was put into the slot. Nobody home for Poisson right there. This is going to get iced, and they say no icing, actually. Down the ice, it's going to be Hahn with a lot of space. Samantha Hahn looking for a hat trick. Gets the angle. Hahn trying to cut inside, and Raimondi got a good piece of it to set it out. And right there defensively with her stride for stride was Andrea Imondi, who did not let Hahn get the angle there that time. It's Hahn again, though. And Hahn gives it up. Abrams with a lot of space. Her shot saved as Raimondi had to lunge to get a piece of that one. Still alive, though, and Abrams will get it back in the far side corner here. Back up top for Hahn. Top of the slot. This one inside. This is tipped towards down. The rebound from Abrams. Didn't have a chance, though, with holding in hard right there. Eva Bouard's shot saved. And sort of picking up some of that rhythm they had in the first period. Abrams could not get by Victoria Steele. One of the bright spots for this Yeti team that has struggled to do much of anything here so far today. Abrams turns it back over to Steele. And Kent in traffic. No trip on the ice, and now they're actually going to call it on Kent as Gauscher got tripped up, and actually no penalty. It's actually an icing call against the Yeti, so nothing going right for Northern RI up to this point. That included, as they probably thought they could have got a penalty there, and the lone power play of the game still with South County is going to blow this one dead as well. Kaylin McCarthy. This one off the stick of Mia Moffitt there. McCarthy. Pass was blocked. Avedijan up ahead to Mia Moffitt there, and Moffitt going down the far side. Moffitt cuts through the middle that time, and turnaround shot got hit off the shoulder pad of Raimondi and saved. In traffic here, and it's nearly turned back over, and now the Yeti on the move. Victoria Steele going down the far side. Steele with Bouard all over her. Steele looking for some help. Not going to get much of it here. It's tipped around the net, and out of the pile it is Hahn, who gives it right back to Steele. And here's Fagan. Gets by a defender. Samantha Fagan got it on net. Save. Rebound. Abrams looking to get the shot off and didn't have her footing right there to put the power into it. Avedijan looking for it back. Fagan helping out as well. And it's the Yeti out of the pile with it there. That was Shurik. But Bailey Kent rips it right back away from Keegan Cady. Gives it up. And that is going to be no icing, the official indicator, as we are halfway through this game already. You're on Fans Only Sports Network. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. So hit off the boards by Spencer Cameron, and it's going to be ice. First icing call of the period for the Yeti, or for the Storm, for either team. There were a couple that you might thought would have been icing, but were not called for it. And clock will stop again. 7:07 to go. We're about to be caught up. Back on the clock. Shot count 21-3 now. And I keep bringing it up because this is Boss Arena. This is one of the only arenas in Rhode Island that actually keeps track of the shot count, as that one got blocked from Moffitt. Moffitt back inside. resorts to the corner here. Moffitt playing from behind the net. Moffitt, the slot shot gets saved. Rebound, they tip it in! And it's Mackenzie McCarthy. Another senior night goal from another senior. On the follow, makes it a 3-0 game as number 3 gets the third Storm goal here tonight. Abrams looking to keep it going here for South County. Here is Hahn. Abrams, backhand, the pass going to nobody there. Goes back out to Abrams. Abrams stops on a dime, gets some space. Gives it up back up top for Bailey Kent. Finds Hahn down low. Hahn gives it up, centering pass, and this one is Kent who tries to get a piece of it there. Abrams, or rather faking from behind the net, back in the slot for Abrams. Abrams trying to get the shot off, hits off the skate of Hahn. And South County, man, they are up 3-0, just dominating, and feels like it should be more than that with the disparity in time of possession especially. They have had so much time in the offensive zone throughout both periods, really picking up the last couple of periods. It's back in the Yeti zone. They're looking to rip it back away from Victoria Steel. And it'll be Bouard who puts it back in there. Steel gets by a defender. And Connerton. St. Pierre up to center ice, finds Keegan Cady. But Bouard is all over it. Read the play like a book that time to get it back for the Storm. Here's Ava Laird. And it'll be covered back up in the net by Raimondi. Somehow got all the way over to her. Final 5 minutes here of the second period. Off the face-off, it's won by the Yeti, and it's Rothman's looking to get to somebody and could not. Avedision to Caleb McCarthy. Mandeville able to get it back for the Yeti. Lucy Gauscher. This one got on net, and it's saved. Slapped away by Raimondi that time. And it's Hahn. Over to Avedision. McCarthy. Hahn turns that one over. Sophia Kilduff, one of the captains, in pursuit now. Kilduff leaves it for a trailing Gauscher. Trying to get this one net, and they did at first, I believe. And this one does from behind the net, and Amatuna ready for it. Denying another shot from Spencer Cameron there. Maddie Amatuna pitching a shutout up to this point. She started every game this year for the Storm. And still has one more year. She will be a senior next season. We've been doing these Storm games for a couple of years now. Maybe it's just since last year. It all flies by, and this team's just so proficient in what they do. Samantha Hahn had a sister, Juliana Hahn, as well, who was a very dynamic goal scorer a year ago. And South County looking to add some more. Team that is averaging about 5 goals a game. They're pacing for that right now. That is going to be icing against South County. We put back on their zone here. 3.5 minutes ago. Storm 9-2, 0-2 in league play this season. Maybe even better than they were last year. They're 12-7, 0-2 overall. So 3-5 in non-league games. But they don't matter for a reason, so Abrams trying to get through, and now it's Samantha Hahn who comes out of the pile with, and that's going to be offsides against the Storm. As I think it was Fagan on the near side here. It was just over the line, and they called an offsides. Here's Avedijan. Up to Mia Moffitt. Moffitt getting around defender. Has a good look. And that shot was saved right between the numbers for Raimondi right there. And, you know, with all things considered, she's done a really good job here today. I mean, 24 goals, 24 shots on goal on her. She saved 21 of them. I mean, 87.5% save percentage right there. It's another one here, and it's still free. Abrams trying to get in there and could not. A shot right off the face-off from Bouard that time. And another shot on goal, and felt like it was a couple there. This one hits on the bench again, and that one hit Moffitt in the face. So that's twice now we've seen the puck hit someone on the bench. Just right in their helmet. Just got him right in the noggin there, and Moffitt gets some pats on the shoulder and head. She looks to be okay. She's back on the ice, ready for more. Moffitt. That shot was blocked. Back up top for Kent. Kent's centering pass for McCarthy. Couldn't get there to it. McCarthy back in the corner it goes. This one sent in the middle for Moffitt. Looking for some room to move. Moffitt finds the spot she wanted. In now the glove up for a second. It's still free now. And they retrieve possession. Moffitt finds the slot. Gives it up. Up top. Bouard. This one is turned over to Mandeville, and it will be getting on goal that time. So that's a shot on goal that will go in the books as one, and a new line in for the Yeti. Only one staying out there was Steele, and now it's Hahn back in the offensive zone. Hahn will find some space and give it up, and that pass into some traffic in the other direction now. Tessa Castro, the one-on-one to Castro, saved by Amatuna again. And no call on the ice. They want a trip on Fagan that time, as now it's going to be blown down. They do get a call. So it was Sofia Decadalto that was the one who was tripped. Go in the box for 2 minutes is Samantha Fagan. The freshman will be the first penalized Storm player today. With a minute 47 left in the second period, this is going to milk into the third if the Yeti can't score here. And now a chance to get some offense for Northern Rhode Island in a game that they haven't gotten much in up to this point. Back up for St. Pierre, cross ice. This one got tipped by Abrams. And the Storm coming in this game with a 68.6% penalty kill percentage. Looking to do it again here. This is a shot that is saved by Amatuna and goes into the netting. In pursuit was the freshman Grace Dottie that time with the shot. And Amatuna again coming in big to make the stop. 70 seconds to go here in the period. It's Steele. Trying to get through some traffic here. That shot saved. Rebound. That too tall for Cameron. And they'll slop it out with now 1:05 to go on the power play. Mia Moffitt doing a good job getting that one down the ice and killing some clock. This one on net. It's loose and it's going to bounce all the way back up to the top. 30 seconds left in the period. There is a 14-second difference between the play clock and the penalty clock. This one off to the right side of the net for Lucy Gauscher. 15 seconds now in the period, and a short-handed sequence here for the Storm. Abrams trying to get it to Hahn, and a good deflection by Rothamich that time. So the Yeti with 4 shots on the power play. Hahn is still getting hooked. It's loose, buzzer-beating shot, and they're going to call hooking here with 1.5 seconds left in the period. And it is going to actually be against Samantha Hahn, who is going to set up a 5-on-3 for the next 14 seconds. Gets called for the hook. So Hahn had the power play goal earlier. She's going to extend the power play for the Yeti. 1.5 seconds to go in the period. So excuse the triple zeros or quadruple zeros because now it's accurate. That's going to bring us to the third period. The Storm up 2-0. Hahn adds another one. She had 2 in the first. It was Mackenzie McCarthy, the senior, on senior night. Getting the goal, the alternate captains taking it over here for South County as they lead it 3-0 entering the third. This one brought to you once again by Iron and Steel Threads, who is on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people and communities across the nation. They create products to help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale to make youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off of your next purchase. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Final 15 minutes here on the Storm Senior Night, looking to wrap it up with a victory here from Kingston. We'll be right back. Third period action here from Boss. It is a 3-0 lead. And the 5-on-3 concluding with that. Right off the penalty box is Fagan. So you saw Samantha Hahn. She got called for the hooking there at the end of the second period. And it's going to still be a power play for the Yeti. Another 82 seconds remaining. Up to Spencer Cameron. Cross ice for Dixon. Dixon going right. Dixon got that one blocked by Eva Buard. This shot blocked as well right in front from Moffitt. Hit her wrist on the shot from Grace Dottie right there, and she was a little bit shaken up after that. This one back up top for Steele. Steele got that one blocked by Moffitt again. She has come out of the game after that. Just needs a little break as that one got her right in the ankle, it looked like, or somewhere on the lower body. As there's 40 seconds to go on the Yeti power play. Here's Steele. Over to Mandeville. Mandeville. Left side, this one is blocked right in front by Peyton Abrams. Avedijan up ahead, and McCarthy offers stick down the ice. Will be recollected by Victoria Steele, rather number 10 Rothamich, and that ends the power play as well. So Yeti cannot capitalize on the back-to-back penalties. So you had the penalty and then a 14-second overlapping of the next penalty. So 5-on-3 in that time frame, and then the last minute 46, they couldn't do anything with it either there. So the Storm, they get two big penalty kills in succession to get that season percentage up a little bit. Yeti trying to keep it in the offensive zone here. They had just 6 shots on goal before the power plays. They're up to 11 now. Storm looking at 28 shots on goal. Here's a long look. That one skims off to the corner right here. Bailey Kent back in the far side corner for the Storm. Cameron trying to get that one back down the ice. Eva Buard. And she tried feeding Dunning right there, could not. And that's going to be icing against the Storm here with 11:37 to go here on Senior Night. This game brought to you one last time by Iron and Steel Threads, who is on a mission to bring the game of ice hockey to more people in communities across the nation. They create products that help share their love for hockey and also donate a portion of every sale, making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com, use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off of your next purchase. If you're on your phone, go on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads, give them a follow. Here's Peyton Abrams inside for Hahn, and that one she couldn't get the shot off. Abrams will race back to it in the corner here. Spins it off the boards. Fagan looking for the angle that time. And then it's Victoria Steele in traffic, and this one turned back over. Avedijan. Abrams up to Hahn, and Hahn going left. Got the shot on goal that time, and long rebound going to find Lucy Gauscher there. Storm looking to make something happen. It's Buard. Inside this one, the shot from Nora Flippin on the tip right there, right in front, and she couldn't get it by Raimondi again. Gets the save there, her 27th today. It's an impressive game for Raimondi, and she's been a bright spot for this Yeti team. And it's not easy to win games when you're getting outshot by 18. She saved 90% of the looks that have come her way, so it's not been anything to shy away from at all here. And it's Mia Moffitt. Moffitt up to Bouard, and Bouard got her pocket picked. It's Keegan Cady. Cady gets it back in the slot, looking to get by the defender there in McCarthy. It's a swarm of white jerseys in the area, and the Storm able to get it back here. Moffitt. Moffitt on an island doing it herself. Gets by the defender. Mia Moffitt trying to tangle her way through. It's still free. Hahn will get there, but they're going to blow it dead, though. As there was a collision with the goaltender, Raimondi there. Moffitt and her colliding. Some of Raimondi's equipment coming off as well. Face off. Following it, it is Hahn trying to get there, and Peyton Abrams will help clean that possession up. Trying to get down the lane is Abrams. Abrams getting the shot off and poking it away was Raimondi again. My apologies. Katie Keegan's the name, not Keegan Cady, so just want to emphasize on that as well. Here is Abrams. And down the ice with it. The shot, that one off the mark for Gauscher, the freshman. A lot of freshmen on this Northern RI Yeti squad. They got 7 of them on the roster. Rather 8. Make that 8 of them. And this will be iced by the Yeti here with 8:59 left. Here in this one, senior night, looking to be in favor of the Rams. Not the Rams, we're URI. It's the Storm here. Bouard. And a big collision at center ice between Poisson and Dunning there. And Dunning was slow to get up at first and does. And now it's Poisson in the direction there. A couple of freshmen colliding in the neutral zone. And for the Storm, they have 5 freshmen on the team. So a lot of young talent here on display. And here's Moffitt, one of the seniors, with some space. Moffitt looking for the shot, gets it off, and a little bit too tall that time. Long rebound finds Andrea Mondi and gets kicked all the way back over to Dottie right there, or excuse me, Rothamich. Trying to get Hahn on the centering pass, couldn't. Back over to Caitlin McCarthy, sends it in there, and I think Raimondi got all the way over to her. McCarthy again. This time it does get to her definitively, and she makes a good save again. 7:42 on the clock. Avedijan off her stick down the ice. Avatuna gets a piece of it there, and we're officially halfway through this game. Not game, period. Final third. Taken back by Eden St. Pierre. Gives it back to Abadijan. McCarthy gets it back. McCarthy trying to get through some traffic and could not. And McCarthy will get it back here. Here's Kent. He's trying to get out of harm's way or the Storm. Kent turns it over. Moffitt looking to win the race to it and doesn't have the best chance with Victoria Steele in the area as well. Steele, their heads up defensive play there to halt a breakaway. Peyton Abrams looking to get it in the slot there, and it's turned over. Back to St. Pierre. Bouard puts it in there. This one, Abrams, it was off her hand, and they're going to count it a goal. Really? Wow. Who's even going to get credit for the goal there? I have no idea. Abrams, it was off of her hand. And there's no way they call that a goal. I'm sorry, but that is crazy. And you're right, there is no way. It's no goal. That was almost the most controversial call of the year in Rhode Island high school hockey, boys or girls. And I know this is a Storm broadcast, but if you ever saw anything like that, I would love to know. Not going to count for Abrams. And it denies what would be her 15th of the season. This one out of the pile. They're going to put it back down low, and Moffitt trying to get there to it. On the other end, with the puck, it's Imandi. Hahn getting tied up that time with Bailey Kent. Now Kent takes it back. Kent off the wall to Mia Moffitt. Hahn coming down the near side, and Hahn works her way around some trouble. Gets the shot off. It's saved, and a long rebound. Not going to happen there for Mia Moffitt, who watched it slip by her. Final 5 minutes now, this one. It's Katie Keegan who cannot get through Avadijan and McCarthy. With a new possession here for the Storm. Down the ice, it's Moffitt. That'll be St. Pierre back in the corner. St. Pierre up to Rachel Palmer. McCarthy centering pass, nobody home, and Abrams will get back up to it first. Steele. Victoria Steele gets in the offensive zone. Gets by Bouard, looking to create a possession here, and it's going to go all the way back up to the point for Shurik, who gets the shot off. It's saved by Amatuna. Another long-range look. It's saved again from Amatuna. As Mandeville took the shot that time. Here's Dixon. Couldn't get by Bouard. Rothamich. It's hit down the ice. 3 and change to go. Hahn. Turned it over. Dixon shot saved. Right off the turnover, she couldn't get that one on net. Just slips off to the right side. It's going to be icing against the Storm. With 2:52 on the clock, bring it back the other way here, and the Yeti looking to get a feel-good goal. You never know, maybe a goal that sparks a comeback with just under 3 minutes to go. They're going to need one quick, and they can't get the face-off there now. Poisson takes it away. Down the ice, and Avdija will get there for it. Avdija, this one is tipped. McCarthy sits down a defender there in Grace Dowdy. Now fight forward against the Storm bench, and they're going to blow it dead. 2:23 on the clock. Storm looking for their 10th league win of the season. They've lost 4 games this year, twice in overtime in league play. There's Ava Laird. Ava Laird steps into it. It's saved, and the rebound right off the chest of Raimondi there. Here's Kent. This one from around the net. So I'm looking to get one more. So, keep that season average with goals scored in touch. It's going to bring it down as we see the final, if it ended right now. Here's Steele. Swings it up to Keegan, and this one is turned over. Final 90 seconds from Boss. Eva Bouard, the fresh line in for this Yeti, looking to take advantage of that. Bouard. Centering pass for Hahn. It's kicked out to Nadia McFarland, one of the seniors, getting her first shift tonight and putting on it for too long here. Taken right back by Spencer Cameron. Cameron got the shot off. That one saved. Goes back in the corner here. And Abrams will get this puck. Abrams. Centering pass finds Avdija, and this one got blocked. Now looking for some more here inside for McFarland, who gets shoved down in front of the net from behind. No call there, and it'll be blown dead with Raimondi getting a piece of it right there. So Raimondi has seen 36 shots today. She saved 33 of them. None here allowed in the third. But the Storm, any offensive output they could have had today, came in the first 2 periods, and it has been a impressive game for South County, who will win their 10th of the season. Here's Avdija. 30 seconds to go. $20 left. Can the Storm get one more? And they got to hold on to the puck in order to do that first. It's Victoria Steele. Steele trying to get through some traffic. Couldn't. This one's sent back down low for Imandi. Final seconds, and that is it. The Storm win on senior night. 3-0 the final. Hahn with 2. McCarthy adds one more. McKenzie, that is. And the first one to give Amatuna a hug. 3-0 victory for the Storm, as Amatuna will leave the building with a shutout. Another one for the Storm, and they've been doing that all season long. Some great defense, some consistent offense, another victory in the win column, number 10 on the year. So that's it from us on Fans Only Sports. We'll see you guys next time for some Storm hockey here on Fans Only Sports Network.